Welcome all, this is DFuxa. This is Avadon 3 to Warborn, and it's essentially the end of a trilogy of games developed by Spireweb Software. It's an old school retro RPG, and basically set for release in September 14th. And basically what the game's all about. So, this is essentially a huge retro role-playing game that takes place in a unique world, teamed with adventure, as well as the conclusion to the epic Avadon trilogy. You are a hand of Avadon, warrior and spy, judge and executioner, with nearly unlimited power to fight enemies of the homeland. Your word is law, however, your lands have been invaded. Barbarians and monsters are rampaging through your home, and you are the only one who has the way to stop them. Choose from 5 different character classes, each with dozens of unique spells and abilities. Explore cunning dungeons, hunt for hundreds of magical artifacts, and pass judgment on your enemies and people you don't like. Avadon 3 features many different endings. Will you save your people or betray them? Follow orders or claw for more power? We leave those decisions for you. And Spireweb Software is essentially a small company founded by Jeff Vogel in 1994. It's basically based in Seattle, Washington, and that's the introduction to this game, so to speak. So basically, this is a game that you can probably expect in the future. And let's just basically look into it a little bit. So basically, you have 5 classes you can basically pick. You got the Blade Master, which is essentially a true warrior. We got like the Shadow Walker, who's essentially like a warrior of shadows. We have a Shaman, who is basically dedicated to life and nature, and nature in return. The Sorcerer, mastery of arcane arts, and Tinker Mage, who has mechanical master and all that. These guys all have different names. You see this basically has the default name Tristram, the Shadow Walker's Radon, the Shaman's Merton, the Sorcerer's essentially Varel, blah blah. Now, this character I'm basically making here, he's basically gonna have unique skills, like basically interdependent of the other heroes. So this guy will basically have warrior-based skills. The Sorcerer probably has magic-based skills. If I want to make these guys female or male, depending on what I want. So I can have a female warrior here. Maybe I'll have a female Blade Master walk into battle with her. So Sabelle will go into battle. There's essentially multiple difficulties here, and these all do different things. On casual, you basically have a casual experience, while say on tournament, you basically have a much more difficult experience. I think that the primary way you probably want to play this game is probably on hard. The hard difficulty setting is for a more experienced gamer, and one of the things about this is that you basically have friendly fire enabled, and you basically have to be a little more tactical in what you basically do. So maybe I'll go with hard. So, you are a hand of Avadon, a mighty warrior trusted to defend the Pact. The Pact is an alliance of 5 nations banded together for safety. The Farlands, enemies of the Pact, surround it on all sides. These are nations of barbarians, raiders, titans, fated, jealous empires, all waiting for a sign of weakness. And to the developers, if you're looking at this video, the checkmark's a little bit hard to find. Alright, so, the Pact had one purpose, survival, by crushing the Farlands and keeping them weak and divided. This alliance functioned for centuries. Then the Age of Chaos began, the Farlands banded together and attacked in unison, pouring over the border and inflicting enormous devastation. For 3 years, you have fought to hold back the hordes, armies have fallen, cities have burned. Once the Pact once the Pact being this weak would be unthinkable, the Pact had a protector determined to root out those who would weaken it. Avadon, Black Fortress. Warriors of Avadon, such as you, watched over the 5 nations of the Pact. When anyone acted to harm the peace and tranquility of the Pact, Avadon destroyed them. Its power was without limit. Its word was law. So Avadon has watched over the Pact for 3 centuries. Its warriors wield the finest weapons. Its wizards are allowed to learn the most powerful spells. And the keeper of the Black Fortress, Redbeard, directed them all. Then Avadon was nearly destroyed in a surprise attack. Its warriors were hunted down. Redbeard was driven out. Without Avadon's guidance and protection, the Pact struggles to stay strong and unified. You are one of the few fighting to help Avadon survive. You are a hand of Avadon, a warrior and enforcer. Your authority is almost without limit. Your word is law. You are one of the most violent. You are in one of the most violent lands. You are on the border of the Chimera, one of the Farlands, full of stone fortresses and brutal warriors. You hunt the hostile Chimerians as best you can, without reinforcements, supplies, or guidance from Avadon. You have just woken up in your quarters. You are stationed in the camp Nightblade, Nightshade, one of the Avadon's few remaining small fortresses on the border with the enemy Farlands. You are bruised and exhausted from constant patrols and skirmishes, but rest is unlikely. It is time to rise and receive your orders for the day, risking all to hold back the unending waves of invaders. Alright, so it's basically an introduction to what the game's all about. You know, you're basically like, warrior helping defend your homeland. And here's basically the game. So, you basically start out with one character, but it's worth knowing you basically pick up a party of characters as you move along. Alright, so you roll out of bed, ready for another day of war. As a hand, you have a lot of freedom. You can scout, you can grab some soldiers and raid a Chimerian settlement. You can even check in with your commander and see if he has the guidance for you. You haven't received orders, let alone supplies or reinforcements from Avadon and months. Your job is to do all you can with what little you have, okay? So basically we got, 100 coins, a record of what's going on, I guess. Okay, how do I get out of the screen? See, I want to know I'm playing this a little bit blind here, so we can get, the best experience for it, but more I'm just going to, basically find out what I'm doing here and I'll pick it right back up. Alright, I think I know what to do. See, you have to basically press this, little button here, basically do what you need to do. Alright. As you wake up and your vision unblurs, you see that someone left something for you in the night. It's a rare, pleasant surprise. Someone finally brought you a new cloak you've been trying to get. It is waiting for you on a table in the north. Okay. So you basically click around to basically move around this game. And you have, this little, text blips, for the lore and all that. Basically, this is a game, it's an RPG game and all that. Okay, how do I pick this up? Alright, on the ground there's a cloak, so we'll pick this up. We'll put it on. So now I got myself a cloak, I got myself this tunic right here. I've also got these pants. And you get nice little description of what everything basically does for you. It's an awkward fit, but the cloak will prepare you for a harsh Chimerian winter. Time to go out and look for something to do. Yes, nobody is watching you now, but one day you may have to answer to Avadon for your actions or lack of them. To open a door, search a box, or use any other object selected. Okay. Yeah, by the way, you have to press F to basically start combat, or click down here. Down here also you have inventory, usability. You have default weapons if you have if you have them, but I don't have them right now. Doesn't look like there's anything around, so let's open a door here and have a look around. Alright, so you can press these buttons to use the items. Basically, it's like a tutorial for you, so to speak, in a way. So surprisingly, more supplies have been left for you. A flask sits on a nearby table. The shape of the flask identifies it as one of the hand Sassy's healing brews. 2 pieces of new equipment in one day. So this is basically, giving you the new equipment to basically start off the game with. So it's all good stuff. And yeah, my keyboard's being a little bit annoying, which is always fun. And I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there's rain outside. Lots and lots of rain. I don't know what to say about this game. It's very basic. It is retro, but I'm not sure it's a good thing. Here's some stuff I can pick up. So we got a short bow, an iron javelin. Apparently, you require a shadow to use the iron javelin. And for the iron razorback, it can't be used by a blade master. But I can use the short bow here. So there's my short bow. Now I have this I got a bow equipped if I need to use it. I wonder if this is based on what room you're in, what you pick up and all that. So if I'm in here, I can pick up stuff in that room. If I'm in this room, I can pick up this stuff. That could be how the game works. Alright, as you emerge into a chilly morning, you see a torch hobble towards you. You don't know his real name. Since you arrived in Camp Nightshade, everyone has only ever called him Torch. He's not a hand of Avalon, just a pack soldier assigned to defend the Avalon outpost. He's been here for a long time, and he has the scars to show it. He's too old and damaged to be sent out on most of the trolls. He's usually here at home helping out. He waves at you as you approach. Hail, Slybell! Just coming out with the news of the day. Actually, a surprise today. A surprise! Actual news from Avalon, or more bad news, or Chimerians doing anything suspicious? Yeah, it's nice for Chimerians. No activity sighted. Probably a horde of them in the brush, but they're quiet. All the real fighting is still west. Nah, I'm just here to send you to Commander Series. Want to see you in her in person today. Alright, so any idea what's about? No, I don't. I know better to ask. Never good news to be called by Commander right, though. I should be going then. Torch turns slowly, wincing when he lands on his right leg. Ah, old wounds are hurting. You move on ahead. I'll help you behind you. I'm sure you want to hurry and get your guidance. You now have a quest to find a commander and get your first mission from your destination marked on the map. So by the way, why do you call you Torch? By the way, why aren't you a full tan? And thanks for the news. Let's ask why it's not Torch. Or why it's called Torch. He seems sad by the question. Camarian village attacked pack travelers a decade back. I was part of the punishment team. Went into the village pre-poor there. Their buildings were mostly wood. I had to get their attention. Got my nickname because of that. He shakes his head. Hope you have a better day than that. Have to go. He helps off. So there's Torch. Now, alright, so apparently you can scroll like the map here, which is, you know, cool. There's apparently a cow. So there's Torch, there's a cow. There's another cow. There's like a nice shit guard. So these are like all friendly units right now, but eventually I'll have like more hostile units to basically pay attention to. Alright, let's look around here maybe. Yeah, on the ground we basically have some stuff, bags of coal. There's some spoons and stuff. I doubt I need to... now, something I know about this game is that you're going to have like junk items on the ground that you have to, you know... You can use if you want to, but there's really no reason to. I can use this? Okay. Apparently I got like a medal of some sort. I bet those are going to be achievements in Steam. There's one shield. That'll be useful to basically put on if I, you know, decide to, like, you know, jump into combat. Now I got myself a shield here. Or not. And so if you find a concealed button and press it, here's some stone grinding on stone. Apparently getting secret passages here and there. Open door. The door is locked. You don't have any lockpicks to get it open. So I need free to basically open that up. There's lockpick in the game. Here's another chest. We got basically, you know, basic stuff in there. There's some chainmail. I can put that on if I want. There's a turn wheel to basically open that up. So that's basically how I get in here. There's some bags of meal and like a scroll of lightning. We'll pick that up maybe. Alright, so there's like, you know, some basic exploration of like, you know, where I basically lived. Let's go try and find a commander wherever he's gonna be. We'll go this way for now, I guess. Just investing in buildings until I find one with the commander. See, it's very, you know, retro-esque, this type of game. So, basically what makes this retro is that you have, like, you know, exploration, it's not, you know, you don't have, like, you know, where's this commander you have to go to, where's, like, you know, the stuff you have to basically do. You can't equip the torch or candles in this game, apparently. Yes, the thing about these games is I have to basically find a commander. Like, I actually literally have to find them. So it's taking me a little bit, you know, of doing to basically do that. Let's might have some stuff in here. There's Hancharian. There's the Eye of Avalon. There's some buckets of water and our stuff in here, apparently. Is the commander in here, I wonder? I probably doubt it, but, okay, that went a little bit fast, that text. I wonder if there's, like, a way to, like, basically review text as it, like, pops up like that. You know, it'd be nice to, like, there's, like, a way to basically read that text, but whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. This book is about the pact. The entry has been added to your codex, which can be read in a journal. Alright, so if I want to, I can go in here and I can read the journal stuff. there's Camp Nightshade. So recording in Camp Nightshade. You know, a little bit of stuff basically going on. Codex. So here's the pack. Facts of the Alliance, blah blah. So basically read about this if you want. I'm not going to read through that. Basically it's going to give you information about the game. And that's something I know about this game. You're going to have like lore to basically read through if you want. Now, I wonder if the commander is actually in this place. I think what I'm going to do, I'm basically going to explore around for now until I find a commander, and I'll basically drop back in with you guys. And let's hear. This book is full of old records, forgotten, crumbling scrolls, most dating from a decade ago or more pre-useless. You do find something interesting. Buried in a pile, it's a rusty iron key on Lair Fong. You take it. Okay. So I found a quest item perhaps there. There's like a little bit of the Age of Chaos right there that I can read. There's both the Numerians. The eyes come from a quiet hall to discuss events and prepare reports. Okay, so, you know, meeting hall, so to speak. Wow, did you say I'm loyal to the pact now? Why weren't you loyal before? Well, I guess they repeat what they say, so that's good. Right then, so maybe this is where you find a command over here. Alright, you pass the stream and approach the main entrance of Camp Nightshade. As you is quiet, underpopulated, and intense, your camp has much terrain to control and a few reserves to do it. It's a pretty serious place. You take your familiar walk to your commander's office to get your guidance. Most of the facilities are burrowed in the walls of the remote ravine. The commander is in the moldy warren to the southwest. Alright, so here's my information finally, so I can use this basically to get some information on what to do. So I want to go down here, I bet. Yeah, here we go, commander's office. Well, that's useful. Let's go talk to the commander. Welcome, Sabel. Still no word from Avalon. I have guidance. So, Commander Series. As part of your routine, you approach the desk of Commander Series. Like most of the warriors here, she is a soldier of the pack, not a full hand of Avalon. Wounds from past battles limit her ability to stray far from the camp. As you approach, she is making notes on a scroll with her right hand. Her left hand was burned into a claw by a spell years before, though this has not hampered her leadership skills or her ability to cast powerful magic herself. So you consult the scroll as you approach. Ah, Sabel. Yes, I have guidance for you. Urgent, unusual. She seems even more nervous than usual today. You seem well at ease. I'd like to know more about you. What guidance do you have for me today? Sirius shudders. Serious guidance. The sort that might be unwise to neglect. The gaze of Avadon is on us. We have received word from the Black Fortress. 2 new hands have arrived. Who are the new hands? Their names are Nafali and Baton. They're in a hand camp. This is a short walk to the east. I have barely spoken to them. They're agitated as I am. They asked me to send you to speak with them before. I give you more guidance. Please do so. I don't want any angry hands. I think you will be working together. You have an action message from Avadon? Yes, for the first time in months. Me, I'm nervous. You should be afraid. I have another question. Gary Sears smiles and tries to seem at ease, but even the most hardened shows fear our hands Avadon. What is this, Sabel? Do you need help with your guidance? The corner of her mouth twitches slightly. So you seem ill at ease. You can say, "I'd like to know more about you." Let's say you're ill at ease. Sirius leans back in her seat, sighs, and looks across at you. It is difficult to command a fort when all of your hands are not under my command. You are above the law, my law. But that is not why I'm nervous. Something is going on. What is happening? I'm getting messages from Avadon. New hands are coming. I'm getting orders. I'm warning you. You should be prepared for the action. Alright, that's all for now. So there's a little bit of experience. So here's Sirius guidance. So Avadon has begun to take a new interest in a lowly Camp Nightshade. Commander Sirius has received orders from the Black Fortress and she needs your help. 2 new hands have arrived from Avadon. Their names are Nefali and Baton, and they are in a hand camp. Go over to them and meet them. So you can see your quest your current have for, open a drill and all that. So basically going here. Current quest, basically. So she basically said they're to the east. So I guess we're gonna go east on the map. I assume that's how you basically go. This is a hand encampment. Every Avadon camp has one. This is where visiting hands rest, prepare their gear, and wait for new work. When outsiders want to hire hands to do whatever, it's good to have them in one place. It's been pretty empty for last year, and that's why you're surprised to see new hands here. A sorceress and a shadow walker, they're both absorbing their work. Okay. So there's Baton, and there's Nefali. So come talk to me, she says. You have met one of the two hands who have arrived at Camp Nightshade. She is a Kellen mage. She is only slightly older than you, but she seems much older. Part of this is because of her wounds. She moves as if she's been in many battles. Her left arm bears a savage burn, very similar to the one Command Sirius has. She points at the chair opposite from you. She looks at you when you sit, but she barely seems interested. Hello, are you the hand? I will be helping. Sorry, I've been passed around to so many hands. You see, let's make introductions. I am Nefali. Commander Sirius told me to find you. Then you are Sabelle. Sirius told me about you. She seems competent. She's also tormented by a wound like mine. I can sympathize. Anyway, I am Nefali. I am a sorceress. I have a lot of experience. If you need my help, I'm here. How did you bring your hand? Fighting a drake, a clever one, which trapped me with a spell. It's a long story, happened years ago. It's a very common wound for sorcerers in war, though. She holds out her hand before her. We always fight like this. Makes sense, yes? Anyways, what do you want? So, what can you do for me? I can summon searing flames or clouds to cloud mines as foes. However, I function best at a distance. If some big warrior types aren't keeping the enemy away, you will find that I won't be very useful, because I will be dead. Alright, you are heading to Avalon. I am. I have been since well before the Age of Chaos. I have even served Redbeard directly. My record is strong. I do very well with what little I have allowed. How have you been a hand? So blah blah, you get some information there, where you served. Who told you to come? Alright, the order was unsigned. It bore the seal of Avadon. It told me to come here immediately. I did not question it. The training was boring me, so I was eager to leave. Alright, so that's all for now. Now note that she's basically in my party apparently, I guess. And apparently there's stuff on the ground here. So here's Baton. You meet another hand of Avadon. This young shadow walker sits cross-legged by the fire, sharpening his sword. So apparently there's no cross-legged animation, so, you know, you basically have this guy, he's just, you know, an avatar, but, you know, he's cross-legged. So that's something to know about this game. You have to do a little bit of imagining for a little bit of stuff. You know, it is retro-styled, but whatever. So he's very young. You were older when you began your training than he is now. But he already has a calm, tired demeanor of an experienced campaigner. In the Age of Chaos, when war is spread to every corner of the known land, soldiers get very fast. He looks up to you and frowns. I don't know you, but you are a hand. Are you Isabel? He nod. I am Baton. Commander Sirius told me to find you. Sirius said you would come. He sets his blade to the side and motions for you to sit. He takes a sip of ale from one of the nearby balls and motions for you to join him, if you wish. She has given me her guidance. You may choose me or Nefali to help. He nods at the sorcerer sitting by a nearby fire. This work will be refreshing change. What do you think of her guidance? She is not a hand. We don't have to do what she says. However, I will be happily taking her advice, if I would think it was wise. Right now, it is wise. Opening up that laboratory might be a very wise idea. He doesn't elaborate. Why is it a refreshing change? I would prefer to spend some time killing things that aren't begging me for mercy. It is more peaceful. Alright, so what can you do for me? So basically, she's a shadow walker. I'm a shadow walker. I use my tools and weapons in battle. I am trained as an assassin. I slip in and kill quickly. If trapped, I escape and strike from the smoke and shadows. The Baton lifts his tunic. He was wearing armor underneath it. I do not shrink from the fight, however, I can't withstand many direct battle as well as a Blade can. If Sirius offers you my aid, and you wish it, please come tell me. Alright, so that's all I need for now. Alright, I suspect that I will be stationed here for some time. I think we will have time to speak later. For now, I sense that things are about to get very hectic. Before you can ask him to elaborate, he grabs a razor disc and sharpening stone and returns to work. The two new hands are in your roster. You can change their inventory when you are in the Avadon base. Not that you have spoken with them, you can return to Commander Sirius basically to get your, next thing, so the conversation ends. So there's like, some party members I can basically pick up if we need to. And you'll note that I have like my main character here, but I also have these other guys to use if I want. So welcome Sabel. So Kratos here smiles and tries to seem at ease, blah blah. I've spoken to him. Serious nods, thank you, I appreciate the effort. Now then, the message from Avadon is very simple. They want something, I seem like a simple thing, but that does not reassure me. Alright, I'd like to know, okay. What does Avadon want? They asked me to make sure that our magical workshop is open and cleaned out, as currently is not. This is Avadon's fort, so I'd rather send hands in there. Might be secrets after all. I will have it unlocked for you. If you want to please your true masters, I would go in there and clear out any stray pests still alive in there. Alright, so we're finally get some comments. Let's do that. Why is it sealed up? One of the Avadon's eyes went in there about 10 years ago to do some experiments and others. There was an explosion, then screams, then monsters. You know how those things go. Redbeard's protocols are very clear in that case. We sealed it up. Now it has been unsealed. Okay, can anyone help me? Baton and Nefali are at your disposal. They don't have much to do. One of them can help you clean the place out. When you enter the workshop, you'll be allowed to form your party. You'll choose who will accompany you and you then. Alright, so. Can I keep anything I find? Blah blah. Why not? It's your fort. We have a magical workshop. Of course, all Avadon supposed to have them. It's been sealed up, blah blah. That's all for now. Let's just get going. I think for like this first battle, I'll take Baton. And, we'll have fun with him because he's a Shadow Blade. Alright, so... Alright, so north of her office is where I have to go. Is this it right here, I wonder? Well, I'll have to figure out how to basically get in here, but, I assume that's where I have to go. I was just over here somewhere. Oh, it's Alchemical Workshop right here. Where is this Alchemical Workshop? Where am I going? Is it the Magical Workshop I'm going to? Yeah, it's that band Magical Workshop, so that's where I'm going. But yeah, it's like, it is retro style, so basically I'm having a little bit of like, Alright, so nobody comes back here when they can avoid it. This is a Keeper's Hall. Every outpost has one in case the Keeper has to visit. The Keeper's Hall has never been used. It is locked up and no one is allowed in. Okay. I'm guessing this is the place right here for where I have to go. That might be the workshop I have to go to right here, I'm not sure. Just make sure it's not here, right? That's the information center. Alright, yeah, I'll come back as I basically want to basically find this place. Alright, so this is the place. So I have the prospect of basically choosing up to 5 characters, but initially I can only choose Nefali and Baton here. So you're allowed to take one ally with you on this mission. Select someone to fight with you by your side. So let's get Baton, I guess. And press OK. You enter the workshop for the first time. A proper magical laboratory is all expensive. Required component for all proper Avadon outposts. This one, alas, is kind of in ruins. You've only heard rumors of what went wrong. It happened over 10 years ago, involving a hand exuberance experiment gone wrong. It resulted in something unpleasant nobody wants us to talk about. The air is still silent and icy cold. The place still unoccupied. This job might be easy. You are about to be attacked by a few pests. When they approach you in the game, you will enter combat mode and you'll learn how to fight. Okay. So there's Baton. It looks like I can select like who I want to move around, so I can move like with him. Or no idea how this basically works. We'll basically see. Alright, so we're finally in combat mode. So how to attack? So attack this foe, select it, displace it, and staying in. So there's our old frost-rimmed bones on the floor in the Hall of the North. Human bones, this is already unnerving. Then some of the bones start to move. They rise slowly from the floor and lurch towards you. You're relieved to know that your time isn't being wasted. These workshops were sealed up for a good reason. To attack a foe, select the space is standing in. Okay. So yes, we're now in combat mode, and we're fighting against skeletons, I guess, or walkers, or whatever else they are. So you're in combat. In battle, all of the characters take turns acting. So basically, like, you know, this isn't like gonna be like, you know, everyone acts simultaneously, but, you know, one after another. During your turn, you can move, attack, cast spells, blah blah. Press space to end your turn early if you want. To attack a skeleton, select the space you're standing in. Defeat these enemies. Later, you will learn about spells and other abilities. Okay, so let's attack this guy here. There's my attack on that guy. And here's like the finishing move on him. There's that guy. Alright, when no more enemies are visible, you can enter combat mode by pressing the button, press F. So I can be like in combat mode if I want to, but if I turn it off, it basically goes back to normal mode. So it's, you know, basically, you know, an RPG and all that. The presence of the undead is clear indication that some sort of dangerous magic is in place. Your job now is to find a source and remove it. It's probably a good idea to save the game. So press the this button or type Command S to save the game, blah blah. So this is a game you can save as you go along, if you want. Apparently there's some coins and stuff in the ground. We'll pick those up. Let's put on that belt. There's apparently some limbs in here, as well as dry bones. There's a dagger. I think my dagger is like the same as this one, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so it doesn't look like I can dual wield or anything, so that's, you know, worth noting. So here's this guy's equipment. He's basically got himself an iron short sword for a weapon. And if I want to, I can pass items around like that, I guess. Alright, well that's done. Let's see if I missed anything over here, I guess. See, it looks like as you like you move around, you basically like, you know, pick up stuff. Put that over my dagger. I open this door. Stuff on the ground, but whatever. Alright, where am I being attacked? Crumbly bones up here, apparently. Alright, you know what? It more makes sense if you wait for these guys to come to you. So maybe I'll basically, you know, or actually you can do this. Short bow, attack. So there's my short bow attack. And you've got yourself an artisan razor disc. So those are like the range attacks right there. Here is squeaking and scaling nearby. The sounds of smashing bones have drawn out predators out of the ruins. Okay. So apparently got some predators of some sort. Take that guy out. Switch this over to this thing. Send you up here. Alright, where am I going to basically find these? Oh, there we go, rats. Kill these huge rats. That's it for them. See, you have like little things that happen like that, basically, where like, you know, I wasn't fighting those rats, but then I was fighting those rats. Some more shoes. I can put those on. There's another belt. Not sure if that helps a whole lot, but whatever. There's another candle and some pants. Apparently this guy isn't wearing pants. Alright, so, failed necromancer. Avadon's training is furrow. As soon as you saw the skeletons, you knew that there must be some nearby magic fueling them. You found it. In this middle of the mountain circle, there is a weird frozen body. A shade floats over it. When you get close, the insubstantial figure turns to look at you. It seems perplexed. Oz! My experiment, it has failing. You have disrupted it. So long, and I fail. I'm angry. Baton already has his hand on his blade. At least we aren't killing someone alive, he mutters. Alright, so, what sort of experiment were you doing? You do know you're dead, right? So you can run or you can attack. So, let's say what experiment he's doing. It was a bit of minor practical necromancy. We had a few defenses. I thought the bodies of attackers would help. My work was almost complete. Necromancy explains a lot. That stuff never works out. Maybe I can help you finish it? Yes! You can help by providing materials! The shade flows towards the, you. Arms outstretched. The passage becomes very cold. Okay. So he decides to attack me, apparently. Let's attack me then. Your attack passes through the shade, tearing and disrupting the delicate tissues that magic holds together. The shade wears angrily. You fool! I lied! My experiment was a success. Now you face the full might of my powerful wraith. There are several cauldrons nearby, full of bubbling goop. The slime begins to steam and hiss. Gross figures rise and it... Okay, so basically, RPG elements. And apparently I've been cursed with something. That's always fun. Ow. Some huge rats are coming up to say hi. Your final attack tears the shade in two. It howls and fades away. All is left after a few disgusting buys, another job for Camp Nightchase Castillo crew. You can report back, blah blah. Well, let's kill it here, I guess. Let's kill the preserved rat here. You're dead. Yeah, this guy can take a lot of hits, so I have to watch out for that, but, Alright, when you're next to a foe and then move away, your enemy will stop your movement, so basically you have to watch out for that. You'll only be able to move one space for the rest of your turn. If you need to end your turn early, blah blah. So apparently I can't reach the target, that sucks. Let's just throw it at this guy then. Well, there we go. We managed to kill everything in here. And that's pretty much it for the first quest. There's some shackles here, apparently. Alright, don't need to be in combat right now. Let's take it off. So, you can't use a forge until you find runestone. Sounds like there's still stuff to kill somewhere. I bet on the way out there'll be more guys to fight, maybe. Or not. Well, that's really it for now. Let's go talk to, Supply returns to the hand camp, so basically he's done. So that's basically that quest. We'll go talk to Ceres, and then I think that'll probably be it for this this little preview video, so to speak, of the game. Essentially, this is what the game's all about. You're gonna be like, exploring a little bit and doing RPG elements and stuff like that. Garrett Ceres smiles and tries to seem at ease, but even the most hardened soldier fears the hand. Alright, the peasants in the workshop are dead. You tell Ceres the tale of her brief adventures and odds, but she's more nervous than before. Good, things are moving very quickly. While you were inside, 2 more invites from Avadon came. She points at a scroll on her desk. It bears the wax seal of Avadon, sealed and open. That arrived with the invoice. I dreaded opening it. While I prepare it, I have more guidance for you. Okay, more guidance, why not? There are new visitors from Avadon. One is a hand, a woman named Kahelda. The other is an eye, an old sage named Nicodemus. Somewhat disconnected. All I wanted was to make sure the magical workshop was free of monsters. They asked to meet all hands in the camp. I need a moment to think. Please go see him. Alright, so where is Kahelda? In a camp outside, where you met Nephilim and Baton, her temper is short and her journey has been long. Also, she seems confused. Just warning you. Where's Nicodemus? He's old and tired from the road and wanted only to begin to set up a shop in Master Workshop. The one you just infected, you'll probably find him in there. It was a scroll from Avadon. I've not yet opened it. I suspect once I do, my life will be very different. I will read it soon. That's all for now. So you get experience basically for the community request. And we go down here, I'll basically find Baton and the other guys basically all down here. So here's Katella. So a lot of the hands are suddenly showing up at Camp Nightshade. Most of them are young, but this Blade Master is an old campaigner. Her face is starting to show wrinkles and her hair is tinted with gray. She isn't polishing her armor or tending her to her weapons. They are piled up to the ground near her, adequate but not immaculate. She sits there, sips from a mug and reads a book. Her eyes flick up to you when you approach. You are Sabel, right? New shine face. I am Kilia, trained Blade Master of the KI. Hand of Avadon. Here if you need me. She looks back at her book. Grants here told us to come see you. Cerise, her first is blank for a moment. Oh yes, Cerise. I talked to her. She told me she had a hand who still had a little energy left. Must be you. I can help you on your missions, whatever it is. If you have any questions about me, ask away. I'm used to the routine. So basically you can, like, you know, get information you want. So there's the Blade Master you can basically pick up. Alright, so basically, you know, you've seen like a little bit what the game's all about. If you're basically interested in this game, take a look at it. Maybe see what it's all about. It'll basically be released on September 14th. I'm not sure if it's going to be early access or anything like that, but, you know, whatever. That's the game. Take care.